Well, good evening, everybody. This is Sue, the Soggy Stamper. Rain or shine, it is stamping time, and it's Friday, a beautiful Friday afternoon, evening here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's time for my fabulous Friday Facebook Live. Tonight, I'm going to share with you two products that are in the upcoming online exclusive release in July. And I'm kind of pleased with them. The design of the card is a simple card that you can use any way you would like. So first off, I want to introduce, this is the Violets card I made with the, let's see here. It's called the Violet Dreams Suite Collection. And this suite has quite a few products in it. It has the die set, which has two ovals, one scalloped, and you can put the two together to get a nice frame. It has dies to cut some stamped images. Would be like these two images, and it has dies that you can put together flowers like that. So it's a really neat, very sweet bundle. Get this straightened out. The stamp set itself has this oval, "Happy Birthday to You." It has some background stippling to give you a little bit of ground right here. It has the bouquet of flowers. "I appreciate you, sending love," some kind of a stem type thing, and "take care." And like all of them, it's photopolymer stamp set. Okay, so that is the part of the bundle. It has some satin ribbon. It is fresh freesia, 1/4 inch, and polyester ribbon. Makes nice bows. It has some adhesive-backed blossoms. They have a little bit of a rhinestone in the center. Aren't those sweet? Going to use some of, no, okay, I used some on a card. It has this shimmery striped paper. This is the pack, and you get 3 sheets of this. And then you get a pack of the Designer Series paper. Excuse me. It is called specialty paper because 2 sheets have all these punch outs, these ephemera that you can punch out. And I decided to punch them out all at one time. You get quite a collection. You have flowers, you have frames, you have even little teeny tiny, every little spot that they could find, they had things punched out, like, come on, little tiny violets. Well, they aren't cooperating very well. Little tiny flowers like that, scattered throughout. So you have all this ephemera. Then you have these beautiful sheets of paper with violets on them. So there's that side, and here's the back, a dotted black, Secret Sea, I believe it is. This one, if you love purple, this is your sweet. Love these. The back is nice green. The green is the Peaceful Pine, the new thing. One of the colors in here is the Hydrangea Hue. And fresh freesia and I'll get the thing in just a minute. There's that. And then this stunning black background. Not black. Secret Sea. And that. Let me see here. I like to do this with my papers so that I can see the designs without having to flip through them. So the colors are Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Hydrangea Hue, Peaceful Pine, Secret Sea, and that's it. Anyway, it is lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice, sweet. And I made this card using that. This is an easy fold. I even used that shimmery paper, striped paper there. This is an easy fold. It's just a Z fold. But it is so useful for any style card. So I made this card with that designer series paper. That's sweet. And the other stamp that I bought I'm trying to be conservative and not buy everything because this summer there's a product that's going to be released sometime this summer that is really, 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 really awesome. And I'm saving up kind of some money for that. Also, we're going to be having a pre-order for the September through December catalog coming up in July. No, in August. And so I have to be kind of conservative with what I buy in July. Anyway, this one I just had to have. Remember, maybe, well, if you're as old as I am, we used to go to a ice cream place that had this organ that would play all kinds of music, not theater, or like a calliope type organ. And you could buy ice cream. You could get all kinds of ice cream type desserts. And if you went and it was your birthday, the staff would come out and they would sing for you. And you might get Happy Birthday song, or you might get one that says, this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Clap, 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 clap. Hey! And this stamp set just brought me back to those memories just instantly. 3 flamingos singing, or you can have the walruses and the little puffins singing. So it says, happy birthday. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. You have all the claps. You have some music there. I should have used that. It says to you, hey, and then it has exclamation points. Very, very cool. And I made, where did my card go? This card, using that stamp. It's a standalone stamp, but I thought it's just really fun. And you open it up like that. So the card says, this is your birthday song. It isn't very long. And there's the clapping and the hey. So we're going to make this tonight. It's going to start with a piece of cardstock. This is the Peaceful Pine, and it is 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to score at 5 1/2. I want to make sure it's not score line. And then we're going to score at 2 3/4. So 5 1/2 is half, like that. And 2 3/4 is the middle of this one. So it forms a Z. Okay. Then we have some Designer Series paper. And this is from the Moonlit Floral. And this piece of paper is 4 by 2.5. So we'll put it on the front here. I'm going to lay it flat to do that. Okay, I'm going to leave this one blank. And then I have, back here, I have 5 1/4 by 4. So we have our card base. Now let's do some stamping. These 2 squares are 3.5 square of basic white. One of them I'm going to stamp the greeting on. The clap, clap, clap. And where's the other little one? Yeah, the hay. And then I have the big flamingos I'm going to use. And I'm going to stamp. I discovered that we no longer are selling Memento ink. We have the new hybrid black ink that is kind of a craft ink. It's good for all techniques. But I didn't order any because I thought we still had Memento. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, it comes with a magnetic, by the way, the magnetic lid, which is really cool. So we'll stamp our flamingos there. And we'll stamp down at the bottom. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. There. And then on this one, we're going to stamp the clap, 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 clap. And the cute little hay. The thing I like about photopolymer stamps, you can tell if you have them inked enough. Can't believe that. Wonder if I can line it up again. Oh, bummer. Good thing you stamp first before you glue. There. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the center of the back part. That looks pretty even. Get it straight. so they're covered up by the front one. Okay, let's do some coloring. I've got Flirty Flamingo, of course. I have Daffodil, Light Darling Duckling for part of the bill. I had to look this up on the internet to see what color these actually were. And some of them were almost white with the black tip, and others were pinkish, and some were yellow. So I'm making them yellow. Now for the legs, I thought my memory of flamingos were that they had black legs sticking up. But when I went to look, it really wasn't that way. Some of them were kind of pink or flamingo colorish, and some were kind of gray. So I decided to use the dark smoky slate to color their legs. Thing I like about the Stampin' Blends is you can still see the stamped image behind it. You don't have this solid opaque ink that you can't see the markings behind. I love their little knobby knees. So we're in the middle of free shipping. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You got 2 days, tonight, and tomorrow, for free shipping on orders of $75 or more. And I took them up on it. I had not ordered the the Sunset Coast bundle. I had the paper, but not the bundle, and I decided I needed the bundle after all. I was trying to be conservative on my spending. You know how that goes. You say, I don't need that. You know, I can do without that. And then you see something somebody made. That end is pretty dry. I'll go with this end. You see a card that somebody's made using that stamp set, and then you go, oh my, I need that stamp. And that's the way I was with the bundle. And when I finally decided I needed to order it, it was not available because everybody snapped it up. So at 11 o'clock, which was midnight Mountain Time, on Thursday morning, or Wednesday evening, because I'm in Pacific time, I got my order placed so I could be sure to get that bundle. I have seen such many beautiful things done with it that I am looking forward to doing some of that myself. At any rate, this can be quite relaxing, but I imagine watching it is kind of boring. But I don't want you to forget the free shipping. And also the product of the month is a darling, darling set of animals. There is a Highland cow that is so adorable as one of the things. And there's a pelican, I think. I can't show it to you because I just ordered it. It won't be here until Tuesday. But I'm looking forward to that. And for a $75 order, you can order the stamp set for $5. I imagine many of you have already ordered it and have it in your hands. So let's do this neck. Okay, now I'll use the dark brush end, and it'll go much faster. The reason they're called blends is because they're supposed to blend, and they blend together so well. And sometimes they look kind of crappy when you first start. Sorry, that's not a very good word to say, but that's true. They don't look that great. Okay, now they're just kind of floating in the air, it seems like. And I did. Okay, where did it go? I tried twice using blends. I used cloud cover to give them a background. And like I say, it looks pretty crappy. And then I accidentally used the wrong marker there. At any rate, this one I used the blends, and then I tried sponging. Still didn't like it very well. So I gave up on that idea. Instead, I just put some ground underneath them using pecan pie, no, crumb cake, and a blending brush, a small blending brush, and just kind of blend it here around their legs. To give just a little bit, something solid for them to stand on. Okay, so now this is going to fit on the front so that it covers up just like that, the one in the back. So I'm going to put adhesive like here and here. And I'll line it up with this side that is non-adhesive, doesn't have adhesive on it. Checking to see that it's straight. There, and it opens up, and you can see your message. Now, it's nice to have bling on a card, and I have the Moonlit Flora. What are they called? Dewdrop embellishments. And on this card I used the clear ones. And I think that's what I'll use again. I might see what effect the green have. I think the green clear is better. I'll put that back. One there. And a couple up here in the corner. There. And my card is finished, except for signing the back. And I have a stamp that Stampin' Up! Used to sell a long time ago that I stamp on the back. Oh, and signed it on the inside. So see how easy that was? It took me maybe 20 minutes because I was talking about the suite that I bought. And you get this style, or you can get something beautiful like this. Same fold, an easy fold, and then you can just decorate it up however you like. So thanks for watching. This is Sue the Soggy Stamper. Rain or shine, it's stamping time. If you have any questions, you can email me, sue@soggystamper.com. My blog is soggystamper.com. And in the upper right-hand corner is a Shop 24/7 button. If you click on that, it will take you to my online store, creationsbysue.stampinup.net, where you can buy these supplies and watch for the new July online exclusives that come out. There's quite a sample, and there's some Christmas ones and some Halloween, Thanksgiving ones. I just felt like it was too soon to be buying for Halloween and fall yet. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next Friday at 7 o'clock again. Bye-bye.